So I was, for whatever reason, I was taking a dump and listening to Joe Biden. I just figured I got to get gotta get the pulse on politics, what's going on out there. So um, I want to be informed. Like I wanted to know about politics. Because if you listen to these people talk, there's something really strange that happens. Hold on. Here's what happens. It's very strange. I think I might be dumber for having listened to him speak. Like I like that Billy Madison quote. You know, nothing that you've said in your incoherent rambling. Does anybody know this? It's so fucking funny. And like he says, and I think we're all dumber for having listened to you speak. Like I feel like completely. Um, I mean, the word again, I think, is still flabbergasted. Like, how is this even, like, how does it happen? How is there a guy that wants to run this country, this company of the United States, and his name is Joe fucking Biden? Like, he like what? What's the old joke? Like he's so old. He probably owes Jesus $5 or something. That's that old joke. Right there, y'all. 1 second. You know how there's a lot of people that like these kids, they're like, I want to get into politics because they can see how effed up everything is. Like, but they don't quite get it. Like it's that way on purpose. Everybody talks about how the school system doesn't work right. Yes, it does. How politics don't work right. Yes, they do. They work exactly how they're supposed to. They work exactly how they're supposed to work. It's just a giant clusterfuck of confusion, um, idiotic, moronic babble. Like, I mean, what do politicians do? Like, what is their purpose? What purpose do they really serve? Like my brain hurt listening to this dude talk. He was sitting. I don't know where he was. I think it was in Philadelphia, and he's just sitting there. He's just screaming. He's just as much as you can scream when you're 70 some years old, whatever the fuck. He's like a fuck. He's like an old like old fart isn't even a good term. Like he is something special. He's something to behold. Like listening to him talk, he was sitting there screaming at nothing, and then cars were like horns. Blow your horn, blow your horn. And so I mean, obviously, it's all made for TV nonsense, like to get people all like riled up and I gotta go out and vote. Like it's outrageous to me that people still vote and think your vote counts. Like I've had having that argument with somebody is the funniest thing ever. When somebody's like, "If you don't vote, then you can't say anything about anything. You can't." I'm like, "Nah, that's not how that works." Let me explain this to y'all again. If you don't remember me telling this to you before, if more people if more people don't vote than vote for one of the two candidates, then the people that don't vote is an actual ballot cast of that's my vote is I'm not voting because I don't like either of the choices. So pretty much every year there's more people that don't vote than vote for either of the parties, right? Isn't it like what 50% of people don't vote? So how come we don't win? How come our vote for nope, I don't like either of them. I'm not voting for that. Why doesn't that count? What's that, yo? Yeah, PayPal is cool, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, PayPal works. Either one. Yeah, I'm wondering what it is about people that they're all cunts on it. Like, I mean, what, what else could they be? Like, the funniest thing, the most reasonable, it's the craziest shit ever is if you wanted somebody running your business, and the business is called the United States of America. That's the business name. That's what it operates under. I'm not sure how you'd file that paperwork with the UC. What is it? UCC. Whatever is 504. I don't know what the type of business it is, but it's a business. It's an operation. If you had a business to run, who would you like to run it? Joe Biden, who can't even fucking. I think he probably. I think he has Velcro shoes. I don't think he has. I don't think he can tie shoelaces. I don't think he could. He knows anything about like the most basic of things. Like what is this dude talking about? But wouldn't you want Trump running your business? Isn't that who you want running the business? Like I'm still like the whole thing we were talking about, the Fauci dude, and like the deep state and all this shit, and like who's connected to what, who's running shit. Mm. It's fun to watch. And if I did participate, I would without question vote for one of the other parties that nobody talks about, or just Kanye. I would just vote for Kanye because I I, I wish people would go out and vote just to go vote for Kanye. Because do you know how awesome and what a weird place this country would be? I mean, you don't have the luxury of not living here. Wait. Oh, you do have the luxury of not living here. Right? But I'm assuming political system in all countries is pretty fucking retarded. But here it's like right in your face. It's so dumb. Like just the kind of person the kind of lack of self discipline, self respect, self worth you must have to vote. You know like a garbage person that is like a garbage. I'm saying like trashy. Like who votes? I mean, does anybody? I mean, I don't because I don't think people suck that bad. But I know there are people that will go vote. I know there's people that will go vote. Imagine if it actually mattered. Imagine the world where it actually mattered if you voted or not. Then wouldn't people like nobody knows anything about anything political until it comes around election time, and then they're professionals. They know everything about all sorts of politics. They can tell you all about the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. So do we live in a republic or a democratic society? Neither. Wrong answer, B. Wrong answer. You didn't even give an answer. You already got it wrong. See, you go to the school, right? And they'll give you, here's a multiple choice. In school, you get four choices, A, B, C, D. And D is often none of the above. So you get three choices. And now we get two choices. Two choices. That one or that one. I don't like either of them. Well, you got to choose one. And I'm not going to choose one. But you have to. But I'm not going to. I choose me. Put me on the ballot. Do you think that if I did what I do, like just stood if I talked and around like I was like, hey, there's a political party. It's called Zen. This is what it is. Who in their right mind would vote against me? You'd be a fucking lunatic to vote against me. Why? Why would you vote against me? Because it's so obvious that I would help people. Nah, but you worried about whether or not Joe Biden is gonna do your bidding. That dude, like seriously, when I just watched this thing. It really, I was like, people are listening to that and taking some sort of they're taking something from it. There's like an emotion, a feeling, or something, and they're like, hey, gotta get out there and we gotta destroy the orange guy. There's a reason he's there's a reason the reason they call him the orange guy, the orange dude, the fat orange guy. Orange is code for 33. Look it up in gematria. Orange is 33, which means Freemason. he's he's 33 plus plus a lot, which is fine. It just oh, why? Like people want us. People are like, oh, you gotta vote. You gotta get out there and be part of the political system. You gotta like show your. There's this dude that has a channel. It's a really big channel, and I really like what he says. I really do. He's like a. I think he's got maybe a million subs. He has one. He had one of the biggest groups on Facebook ever. Like dude was super huge. Rapper rapper guy, white dude. I forget the fuck his name is. Um, but it's frustrating because everything he says is perfect except for he just gobbles up Donald Trump's cock, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like just put it all out there. If you're gonna talk, if you're gonna rap hard, if you're gonna go at it, if you're gonna tell people what's going on, you don't get to take sides in the political system. You have to shit on all of it across the board. When I mean shit on it, I mean like I'm not saying that it should be the way it is. I'm just saying be honest. Be honest. It's all trash. It's not even it's not acceptable what any of them are doing. But Donald Trump, he'll give you the stuff. Nothing has changed in anyone's life that I know ever because of politicians. Maybe their sickness care plan, not their health care plan. But then my health care is gonna be better if I go to that guy. No, no, it's not health care. Your health care is what you do on a day-to-day basis. That's your health care. Your sickness care is what they provide to you in some sort of. Oh, nice. Power just went out again. That's cool. Yep. Um, like when you're living your everyday life, the healthiest people will become is probably like if we looked at the stats around the world, if they were honest with them, there's probably more healthy people right now. I mean, I've explained this countless times why. Because people are eating less. Eating less. The funny thing about food is it's the thing that sustains you and gives you life force and energy, but it's also the thing that kills you. So a lot of these fat SUV driving, minivan driving, six kid having, fat fucking feed their families fat fucking face American people that just shovel food into their what is it, gullet, their whole they're just like nom, 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 nom. The best thing they could do is not eat for a little bit. And so like with the economy in the gutter, it's in the trash. No electricity. That sucks. When I've been without electricity, it just went out again. Um, it was out before because of the hurricane, so it was out for like what 5 days. I just went out again. I don't know what that's about. Um, but yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, what, what do these fat fucking pig fuckers want out of life? They just want to shovel things into their mouth. It's better that they shovel things in their mouth, so that's the way they're not talking. Because when they talk, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It reminds me of listening to Joe Biden. Do you know how often I get to have good conversations? Pretty much every day. But you know who I have good conversations with? People that you probably would never talk to. like gutter trash, gutter punks, gutter snipes. Like people that live downtrodden, like that don't have a lot, have wonderful conversations. Weird shit. Like I learn all sorts of things because it's a different perspective than these highly puppetized, politicized. I don't know. Are they pragmatic? Is that what they are? Yeah, they're pragmatic. They just want to take care of themselves mostly, and just talk. They just talk, 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 and that's crazy coming out of my mouth because I'm a mouthy, talky motherfucker. I talk more than anyone on the planet, probably. I think if you looked at all my videos, if you were to like, how many hours of talking does he do with no? This is all improvisation. Who can improv like me? Nobody. There's a few comedians that can, and they're probably way funnier than me. I'm not attempting to be funny here. I just happen to be funny. I'm just wondering, what are these fucking people? And it's not that the people are fat, because I don't, because fat is good. Like, back to what, Inanna, that old goddess. Like, it was always about having extra girth, extra weight, because it means you're fed well, and that's important. Chubby chicks are sexy to me. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, people that got Dunlops. You know what Dunlops is? When your belly Dunlopped over the belt and you can't see your dick. Dunlop's disease. Oh man, I'm talking about like that. It's just the, like. You ever seen those people that are so fat they can't really get around? They need like a cart and all this stuff. Like, well, then isn't that proof that you can't even hold yourself up on your own 2 feet? That you shouldn't. Then maybe you should trade in some of that a caloric intake for something else. I don't know. It's like, okay, here's the benefit to getting drunk. When you stumble around and fall all over the place, that's when you sit the fuck down. It's just what it is. When you get fat, you slowly get to that point and you just go, oh man, I can't really walk right. Like, wouldn't you do something about, like, oh, my knee hurts, I have this, and like, didn't anything leading up to this point, it's like fat Americans are like watching a slow motion car crash. Yes, a slow motion car crash. Like, just, you're watching it happen across the street. Have you ever seen a car crash happen? I've seen a car crash happen a couple times, maybe 3 times. And one time I saw it happening. Like, I saw it for ahead of time. I was like, there's an intersection. This guy is flying. He's going, trying to get through that red light, and the other one's got the green light. So, if you here's a little lesson. If you have a as soon as the light turns green, don't go. Just wait a second. Just relax. Just to make sure there's no car that's trying to beat that red light. That's an old joke too, but it's also the truth. Don't just look up there, be in a hurry to go anywhere. Don't worry, you're gonna get where you need to go. But like, and I was watching it happen. I was like, there's gonna be a car right out. There's a wreck right there, and I'm just watching it. I'm just like, oh no, and it was a fucking T-bone. It was no good. It was not. It was like I wanted to scream, but they couldn't hear me. I was like, don't go, just stay there. Don't. And I was like, ah, fuck. Well, here comes a fucking. I don't think they died. I don't think I got to witness someone die. That would be terrible. At least in my mind, I go, no, that was not what happened. But I could only imagine the person driving if there was somebody in the passenger seat, like, because they were going west, and the other people were going, yeah, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the passenger side got hit first, and I was just like, oh no, this is. And I was like, as soon as that happened, I was like, and I was like, oh, I gotta walk a different direction. I cannot go over there right now. I was like, I'm not gonna go over there and like pull a dead body out of a car or some shit. Like, man. But I do love watching some lowbrow shit though. Monster trucks, and I haven't seen it like lately. But um, did you ever watch monster trucks? Anybody here? Like the big, like, you're in an arena and it's like, it smells like fucking just gasoline. It just smells like fuck. You get high off the gasoline. I think that's what they do. I think here's my. I've just come up with this theory right now. This is a theory that I have, that the reason people like going to that lowbrow shit is because of the smell of the gasoline, because they're a bunch of gasoline huffers. See, I was never into those kind of intoxicants. I don't like putting things in my nose. I don't like huffables, you know, whatever. Like it's you know. But there are people that for whatever they like inhalants, which is okay. That's cool. I mean, that's your thing. But like, I would go there, and it was like as soon as you're there, there's this something in the air. They had the electricity in there. Was there actually electricity in the air? And they had gasoline, and it was just like you could just smell it, and like that shit is wild, dude. Sigma, I wouldn't accept health advice from a morbidly obese person. Yeah, yeah, you do the monster trucks. Oh, you on TV? Know what I'm saying? Going to a, it's you have to go to like one of the little arenas. It's like you can't really go to a big city arena. You have to be like to the, like a war memorial. You know, there's always the it's where like a double A. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be a double A team, but base. It's like the smaller. It's not the Canucks. It's the farm team, and that's the smaller arena, like maybe 8,000, 10,000 people, maybe 12,000 max. Go there, and then you can watch indoor monster truck rallies, dude. People don't realize what like it was only when I was in my late, well, I would say early 30s that I realized this is crazy, right? Because you wouldn't expect somebody so sophisticated as I to have come from a background that I didn't realize it as I started to like look over the people that were that bought me off the black market because I'm like adopted or whatever. I started looking around. I was like, damn, these are some fun trashy people, like really like disturbed people. Like I mean, looking at them, like if I were to see them now, I wouldn't even if they needed help, I'd help them, and because they all need like a landmark amount of help, assistance. Like they're all completely cuckoo. Not like I'm crazy. Like I'm crazy like a fox. How many times do you get to say that in your life? I'm crazy in a different way. I just I have to act a fool just to fit in with society. If I just walked around normal like just, you know, it wouldn't feel comfortable. Like I want to dance in the streets all the time, so I do. I like to be here's what it is. I think for me it's if I act extra fucking extra stupid retarded, if I act that way, um it takes everyone else's anxiety of their own existence off of their own shoulders. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know how some people like if they go to a show, if they're just watching the show, they whatever anxiousness that they have, it escapes them. It just vanishes. They're just like, oh, we good. Like at least I'm not that stupid. That's what they think. I'm talking about like psychology, like PhD level shit here, and I look like a fucking goof doing it. But it's because I know everybody else's life is it's the people's strains and stresses and terrors that they live in fear of every day. I know what that is. So how do I remedy that? How do I relieve people of their stresses? If I do something to make them pay attention to me more than they're paying attention to their own worries, then where did their worries go? Now, I can't. Some people know that I do this. They know I do it on purpose, but other people, they don't know. Because you can't tell them the joke. You can't tell them the secret. The secret to life is, well, I don't know. There is no secret. You just live it. It's like right there. Here it is. Is it over there? Is it right here? It's wherever I want it to be. Hmm. Sometimes whenever there's a party and I'm not there, I'm wondering what people are doing. Like I'm wondering if they're having a good time or if they're just sitting around they're looking at each other. Why do people go to parties? I'll tell you why. Because they want to see somebody do something foolish. They want to see somebody act. act just wow, wow, like wacky. Why? So it will relieve, so they can laugh and they can take the stress out of them. So everybody's gonna sit around and see who's gonna get drunk real fast and do something really like it's not volatile. Volatile, is that how you say? Yeah. It's just it's because well, if that motherfucker jumps off that roof onto that table, damn, that's gonna be a sight to see. That person will have a little bit of a scraped elbow, bruised, whatever. He'll be fine, or she'll be fine, because there's like fucking that motherfucking dude, and then there's goofy bitches too. Like it's few and far between to come through and see a chick that isn't like you just go, oh no, she's about to do something really stupid. It's like whenever you see. So when I lived in Baltimore, there's the major streets where you go and party are all cobblestone or brick pavers. So it's not flat. It's not you can't cross the street with high heels on. But like chicks that were not from Baltimore or just didn't know where they were headed, they would be having a nice dress on. It'd be summertime, they want to look all fine, so they put their high heels on. Yo, when you watch a chick that just is just perfectly drunk, trying to walk across a cobblestone brick paved street that's uneven, like she about to bust that ankle. And like, oh, I hate ankle injuries because I played so many like basketball coming down off of like dunking on somebody coming down there. Oh, that's fucking awful. Broken ankles are the worst. I probably broke. I never got a cast, but I think I broke my ankles probably like I don't know 30 or 40 times a piece between soccer and basketball. Like yeah, breaking ankles and just keep playing. Yeah, but like watching a chick like up, she's perfectly inebriated. She's beckying, she's laughing, she's like ha 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 ha, and she's gonna cross the street. I'm like, no, you're gonna fall. Like I wanna go over and like hold her hand and like here, let me help you across the street, like an old lady. Like nah, she about to pop that ankle right there. And you seem to well one of these ones. And then she'll drop her little. She's got a clutch. You know what a clutch is? It's like a instead of having a purse over the shoulder, she's got a clutch, and that ankle's gonna snap. That's gonna go this way. The clutch is gonna go this way, and the elbow's gonna hit the ground. And she almost gonna hit her head, but she won't, because she wants no none of her makeup to get ruined. So that's good. That's good. She was pretty. She was pretty. I don't know why she put so much makeup on though. Let me ask you a question. Here, if anybody wants to answer this, feel free. If you're a dude, or if you're a chick. As a dude, how many chicks have you dated, okay, percentage wise, that wear makeup? And are they better looking? Out of all of the chicks that I've dated, I would say 1% wore makeup. I don't really fuck with chicks that wear like okay, if you just do like the like little bit of this or whatever, like I'm talking like chicks that wear makeup, like put lipstick on, do the eyebrow shit, and put all this, da, 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 da. Like okay, I shave this and do this, and I shave my face, and you know, but chicks, like if you're a dude, how many chicks have you dated that wear makeup? I don't like it. It's awful. Why? Because there's a the like when you go home in the evening, so it's Friday, Saturday night, you scoop a little something, and then you wake up and she just looks different. It's not because she wasn't good looking the night before. It's because she was wearing makeup. It's not because you were drunk, like, looking at like going, hey, I got the fucking beer goggles on. Like yeah, we already know like okay, so fours will turn into like sevens real quick when it gets later. Fours turn to sevens, they do, and then you wake up and they're back to being a four. But like I'm talking about like chicks that are without their makeup. Like, dude, whoa. You ever remember the chick that shaved her eyebrows off and then drew them on? I mean, if you Spanish, I get it. Like, I don't get why y'all do it. I don't know where that came from. I don't know who finds that fucking extra spectacular or sexy or whatever. like you have eyebrows for a reason, just leave them there. They serve a purpose. You realize these things serve a purpose. So like if you sweat, or if it's raining or something, it goes here and then it goes, so it doesn't go into your eyeball. So those chicks cannot sweat, so they can't go to the gym. How are they staying in shape? They'll probably wear one of these. I'm guessing if they go to the gym, they have to wear one of these because if not, sweat just drips right into their eyeball. I'm giving foundations of knowledge out to people about this shit. This seems so like it's like basic material for me. I should probably work on the delivery. I should probably just go do like stand up comedy somewhere. Most people know that how funny I am, but I deliver it in such a and people love saying low key. They think low key like Loki, like Loki for Thor and Loki. I think so. Like low key. I know what low key is. Like low key. Keep it low key. Hey, how about high key? Put in high key. How about hyphy? Anybody know about hyphy music? Say word if you know what hyphy music is. Hyphy's another. I've been listening to so much West Coast rap. I'm saying as much as I mean as much as like for me, it's you know New York, New York, Houston. I don't just don't, I don't when I say West Coast, I just don't know where y'all from. Like that's a triangulation. That's the Bermuda Triangle of hip hop. New York, Houston, and then somewhere in the West Coast. I think it'd probably be up there. Yeah, Stan. Hey, what's up, Stan? Good to see you, man. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it. A little bit of makeup is fine, but yeah, it's the funniest thing is like, look at the entire fashion industry. Who runs it? A bunch of fucking queens, like dudes that dress up women, that dudes that dress up like women, that dress women up. They're gonna take fashion advice from a dude that doesn't even like pussy, huh? What- Society has made women not feel comfortable. I don't know, like what was the purpose of that? So when did this start? It started with years ago, like Bernays and all that shit, like in the 20s. But for what? To get hey, you might be calling me a misogynist if I say this out loud. I'm gonna say it though. I'm gonna say it. Women should be barefoot in the kitchen with the baby on the hip. Word is fucking life. Word is bond. Why? If I didn't need to have a job, I wouldn't do a job. Like I wouldn't go somewhere like, hey, can I get slapped around all day, put a necktie on, do this and do this and do this. I wouldn't do that. So why would a woman want to like go out into the workplace and get a job if all she had to do was be a homemaker, a care for a house, care for a home, make it comfortable. You know how easy that is. It's not easy. It's hard fucking work. I know I'm making houses and homes and shit. I'm not saying it's okay. I know I just said it's easy, but would you rather walk around with a noose around your neck and someone dragging you around telling you what the fuck to do all the time, or just go here, just you know, cook some food. It's gonna smell delicious. Be creative. Paint some pictures. Put the things on the refrigerator. Do all the shit. Make sure just clean up the house a little bit. Just clean the house up. Just make sure it's all in order. If I come home after a long day of work, do I sound like some dude from out of a '30s fucking infomercial? I don't want my feet rubbed when I come home because I was fucking slaving all day over. Like, yeah, that's real. But no, no. Here's what we'd rather have. I want equality. I want to go to the workplace, and so should you. And we should send our children off to boarding school, and then during the summer, send them to summer camp because we didn't want them anyways, right? See, that's how the system works. They didn't want those kids, little bastards, right? Whose kid is that anyways? Huh? How many people do you think? Oh, dude, let me ask you a fucking tough one right here. How many dudes out there right now are raising someone else's child and don't know it's someone else's child because the woman didn't want to say, hey, I slept with your best friend, or I fucked this dude over here, and for whatever reason he's an asshole and he blew all the fucking hot goo inside of me. Like, no, they don't want to say that. Like, they should have. I mean, at the beginning, like, obviously, honesty at the beginning. Let's have an open relationship. Be careful with what you're doing. You know, if you're gonna be with a dude, like, pull out game has to be like on point. Like, whatever. Like, I'm just saying. Send your little ones out for trauma training. Yeah, trauma. Yeah. Isn't it funny? Like you know, the whole Geministic nature. People. Somebody was asking me about astrology the other day, and like, yeah, I don't think you quite understand. It is fully true. Like, astrology is like how you get seeded and planted here, and then you get planted in this realm, and then you go to this trauma boarding school, this drama boarding school. It's like, it shows you drama, it shows you dramatics is, which is great, but then it turns into this PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. I still have that. Like, I have that from just being alive, I guess. Why is it post traumatic? Like, isn't everything post traumatic? Like, you can't be you're not like inside of the trauma. It's not trauma stress disorder. It's post. Obviously, it's afterwards. How the fuck could you have trauma before something? That's the two things. So if you're anxious about the world, it means that you're living with an idea of the future that will never exist. And if you live with depression, you live in the past of things that happen that you can't control. They're both uncontrollable things, the past and the future. This is why the teaching is to live in the now moment, right now, this moment, this. I'm not. Why am I so good at speaking? Most people tell me I am. They like my voice. They like what I say. It's because I'm not thinking about saying something wrong, and I'm not thinking about what I said 2 seconds ago. So I'm not living in depression of the past. I'm not living in the future repercussions of what I might say. So I say a lot of really, but I also say some really important things that people need to understand to help them along their path and their journey. Just remember, there's nothing you're supposed to accomplish. The moment that I thought that I need to plan for my future. Well, I'm not sure there is a future for anyone. You know, I think it changes. I think it changes. I'm gonna go back to this for everybody here. If y'all still here, I'm listening. The future, I think, exists something like. Let's see. Today is November 2nd. It's the day before the election day. Apparently. Um, who wins? Who wins? Right. So I'm really curious about this. I'm literally, this is the first time I've been excited about politics because it's just so absurd to watch. It's such an absolute god, what smacked, forsaken. Oh, uh, I'm not a very anxious person, really. This is the only time I've been anxious is since my puppy died. But beyond that, like, it's like depression, anxiety, like, at an all-time high. So it worked out really good. Like, lost my best friends, and the world went to shit, and everybody's got the crow video bullshit. I'm like, cool. It's I'm just so excited. I'm not anxious. See, if people learn to turn their anxiety into excitement, it's something different. You just become a unique specimen of your own perfected version of yourself, which is always right now. And watching, I'm just observing, like, the future does exist. It's right there. It's tomorrow. Who wins? Do they tell you on the third election day? Who is it? Biden or Trump? Could you imagine Kamala Harris running the country? That dude, that's a dude, right? Is anybody in disagreement here? Because here, speak your piece now, or forever hold it. Hold your tongue forever. Uh, uh, did you ever have a tongue ring? I used to have a tongue ring. Oh, it was fucking horrible getting done. Ugh. Yeah, I took that shit out after I don't know. I cut it like 2 years maybe. um, Kamala Harris is a dude, right? That's a dude. So you got a dude that's dressing up as a woman, and if that's a woman, she's the most annoying, obnoxious. Like all she does is laugh. She just laughs at everything. She sounds like she's always gonna swallow her tongue. And running with Joe Biden, who Kamala Harris literally said Joe Biden is a giant piece of like the part of the douche, like the if you're douching your coochie, the coochie douchies. She was like didn't like Joe Biden. Now she's running for vice president with this dude. Like, huh? Could you imagine be like, man, no, I don't like this person. Like, oh no, no, we're just gonna go and like run for okay. If you're running for office to get a bunch of money or to like why not? People need to ask themselves this question: why would Donald Trump, worth hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, run for the president of the United States? What does he get out of that? Not, either he truly cares about humans, like us common folk, right? Or it's for a different agenda. Did he just get bored of having all the money? He still has all the money. Like somebody was like, "Oh, he gives his entire paycheck away to like what $350,000 to him? He fucking wipes his ass with $100 bills. No, I'm not kidding you. He probably literally takes $100 bills and wipes his ass with it just to prove a point. Yeah, I'm just in awe of the state of the world, how people are living, the economy. Um, where are we in time and place? Does anybody know where we live? Do you know where your children are at? Do you know if that child is actually yours? And you know what the craziest part is? DNA tests don't exist, dude. They can't exist. It's a drawing of ribonucleus clones, RNA, ribonucleus axonals, and denitionables, Campbell's. There's 100 different codings in here, and this is your DNA. We're gonna be able to figure it out. Spectral geometry. Well, just take a picture of it with an electron microscope. Micro stroke. That's like if you have a tiny penis and you're fucking whacking off. It's called micro stroke. Boom, got him. That shit was funny. I know I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing inside. This is probably why Bill Gates has Microsoft. He's part of the micro stroke, folks. That dude's okay. Bill Gates is a chick, right? So Kamala Harris is a dude. Bill Gates is a chick, right? It's Dan. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday is the day of war. Here, I'm gonna go fill up my cup real quick. Come join. Tuesday. Oh shit! I gotta grab my cup if I'm gonna fill it up with ice. Tuesday. TIW. It's the god of war. It's Mars. Mars is Tuesday. Or they call it Tiwi. Tiwis. TIW. Look up that guy. Oh man. My entire freezer smells like fucking. My house smells like fucking like old beat up vagina, fine china. Because I bought a bunch of fish the other day and it's in my freezer and I just don't want to throw it in the garbage can because if I throw it in the garbage can it's gonna stink worse. So I'm just leaving it in the freezer. So if I open the freezer up now it smells like ugh, 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 ugh. It's on my hold on. I gotta go wash my hands off now. Jesus Christ! Just open up the fucking freezer and it smells like goddamn. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it stinks. Gotta go reset the clock again. Try that out. All right, let's see here. There it is. All right. Yeah, the Tuesday, the day of war. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Be right back. Cool. I'll be right here. Yeah, yeah. See if you can find more on that. Mars. Okay, look at MA. Look at let me do some old. This is my old shit. Hey, Stan, do you know have an old WordPress? I don't know if you like reading. I'm way more entertaining to talk to. Um, but if you like reading, I have an old WordPress. I used to write from like 2000, I think 2011 to like 2017. It's called zenalchemist.wordpress.com, and I did a whole breakdown of the connection to Mars, MAR, Mar. Flip that around. Flip the M over. You get war. Turn that around. You get Ram. Ram is Aries. Aries, Mars, and war. Aries is who? See, Aries is connected to Mars by war. you know, look up that Aries Mars wars shit. I mean, I would look it up right now and read it to you if you want me to, but it's pretty fucking fabulous. If I It's something this is years ago. It's when I don't know why I didn't want to have my fucking face on camera or something. I was like kind of like nervous or something. I was like, oh, what if somebody see, like what if I have a booger or something? Ram, yes, Ram. Like I mean, even Ram. You could probably even get into like Ramsey, the Egyptian one, not Ramses. Yep. Yeah, there's a huge see those things that I was writing. It was so if you read it, you could see it, but I can't explain it to you properly because you need to see some of the where I put quotations and put the things around it and show you this and yeah, because there's a deeper coding in language, even deeper than it is, but deeper in writing than it is even in speaking. And one of my favorite songs is called "Coded Language." Anybody know this? "Coded Language" by Sal Williams. Here, maybe what I'll do is this. I'll leave this on. See if we can't get on over here. I'll do a simulcast. You guys can join me on this Zooms. Does everybody else call whenever their dog has like the freak out and starts running around all fast? Does anybody else have they call it the zoomies? You know what I'm talking about? When your dog is just like rah, freaking out and just spazzes, like just throws themselves all over the place. It's the zoomies, man. Hopefully, I have enough charge on this thing. Let's see. Oops. Hey, whoever else is here, feel free to stop what you're doing just for a second. Take a deep breath. And the first thing you want to do when you take a deep breath is you don't take it, you give first. You always give before you receive. This is how the world works. You have to give something away. So you have to give your breath away. And then easily allow it into your lungs. And then walk over to your phone or whatever you're looking at. Like, hi, Zen. Thanks for doing this broadcast. You don't even give me a thumbs up. I mean, it'd be cool if you did, but it's always funny when I go back through my old videos and I look for like which ones have a lot of like the thumbs up and like which ones are the most commented on. It's always the most confusing ones. Like it's not the ones that I'm like, this shit is powerful. This shit is good. Those ones, not so many comments. Not so many. I wonder if it's everybody's just digesting it and they have something to say on my other. Here we go. Yeah, this will work. Good. And there it is. Hopefully my neighbor's not too mad at me. I yelled at him last night. Well, I didn't yell at him. I yelled in the hallway towards his general direction. I don't know if he could hear me. Maybe he doesn't have good hearing. Maybe that's why he talks on the phone so loud because he doesn't have good hearing. Log in. Okay, well, shit, this is not gonna work because this is not. Hold on, give me 1 second again. Tell me why my fucking this thing is not working. Okay, so is that how you do this? Because that's plugged in, right? So that's off. Okay, so that's not. Okay. Oh shit, might be working now. Finally. Look at that. I think maybe I got my internet restored. We'll see. Um, Holy shit! Look at that. Hey, right on time. I'm doing a video. Come join. Uh, it just got turned on. Hold on. Hey. Why doesn't does anybody know? Everybody here knows who Ami is, right? Like the reason I exist is to make sure she's taken care of in some way. I don't know that I take care of her too good. I'm pretty good at some things, but she should know that if I don't answer right away, anyone else, if I don't answer you, it's because I don't fucking want to talk to you. It's just like, I mean, I don't want to talk to you forever. I just don't want to talk to you right then. I'm like, sometimes I don't have the energy to expend. But she should already know that if I don't answer, then she just needs to like jump on here and say, "What's up, Zen? Um, what's up, Devmark? Your job is internet. What would you? What would everybody hear if money was no object and you could do anything you wanted? Would you? What is it? Okay, I'm going to give you an example from me. This one right here. I'm really, really, really good at cooking. Probably one of the best on the planet. This whole realm. Seriously, without question. You could blindfold me, walk me in the kitchen, I'll still cook better than anybody. Um, but I don't want to do that for a living because it would ruin the experience of just cooking for fun. And could you imagine just making the same for 8 hours, 10? Because if you were in a kitchen, I've worked in kitchens before. If you were in a kitchen, you're probably doing it. You're doing it time and a half. You do like 12-hour shifts. You're gonna be in there. It's just you just in there. It's hot. You're cooking the same fucking plate all day long. Nobody wants to cook the same plate all day long. You know what I want to do? I want to cook whatever the fuck I want to cook. So if I had a restaurant, it would be me cooking what. There's no, you don't get a menu. There's no menu. There's you sit down, you say how much is it worth to eat here, and I'm put up for grabs. Here's minimal cost. It's gonna cost you $20 to sit down, and then anything on top of that, I'll cook for you, and it's anything the fuck I want to cook. And if it changes, it changes. If it's not what you expected. Well, so be it. Like I ain't motherfucking McDonald's over here. See, but that's why like that would be a fun restaurant to start. I've had a couple of people ask me to open restaurants, but they didn't come through with the fucking finances and do their part of it. Like me, I was like, I'll cook the food. What do you want? Like it's easy for me. This shit is. Uh, oh, here we go. I think it's working. I think I might have figured this out. Oh man. Hold on. I'm almost there. I gotta redo this fucking again. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We gonna zoom this shit up. Okay. Boom. 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 No. Yeah. Why are you fucking me? Here we go. Connected. Yes. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. The Jimmels. The Jimmy Kimmels. Is it? Do you think Jimmy Kimmel is Gmail? Is that what? Is that why they call it? I think I know what I think I know what I changed it to, but it's hmm. Oh, that's why. Because sometimes they make you do this weird shit. Let's see if this one works. Got it. You know how they make you do these weird things like put in a capital letter and this and whatever, and then okay, do it now. Do it. 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 It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yes, it works. Okay, cool. Scheduling. I'm scheduling a meeting right now. You guys can join over here because it's gonna be way more fun over here because I don't know. Probably the same thing except for you can talk to me, which is the coolest part. There it is. It's done. And then start that one. Yes. Yes. Oh, and it's right today, right at noon, right at 12 o'clock, high noon. Okay, there it is. And there's my Zoom number. Um, there it is. Cool. Fuck. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's the number. Is anybody listening? Just tell me when you're listening. I'll give you the number. And let me put a little bit of light on the situation over here. Okay. Uh huh. Okay. I think you guys. Here's the number again. 881 5339. And then let me get my room set up in here because it's obviously a complete mess in here. I just need to grab a. I just gotta find a plug for this computer thing here. Yeah. Water, dish. What is this shit over here? Oh, got it. Got it, coach. Got him. Okay, well we're almost there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Worrying is not a fun game to play. Holy shit! Well, I didn't even need the plug. It's right here. Okay. Stupid. This dude's so stupid. There we go. Okay. That one's over here. Yes. There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's this thing. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Let's do this real quick. Put this up here. What's up, Stan? What's up, Stan, the pilot man?
Yeah, what's up, Stan, the pilot man?
What's up, my guy? You gotta turn off the thing in the background because it's echoing. Okay. Hey guys. Here's this over here. There's me over there. Let me put a light on in here so you can see my stupid face. Okay. There's that. There's this. One. Uno momento, por favor. And throw them R's real hard. They're fun that way.
Buenos dias, Zen.
Buenos dias. Buenos. Bueno. Okay, I know it's a little bit oh man, is the room is it, can you see it on your side? Is it skipping screens over here on the Zooms? Stan?
On YouTube, it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's skipping a little bit on this side too. I'm getting like one frame per. Well, I should get like one for every half second. I'm getting one for every 2 seconds or something. Can you see that? Is it making it goofy to watch?
Not on Zoom.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, it's funny because on Zoom it makes it look that way to me. Hold on. Well, this is how you do it when you are lackluster, when you don't have like a whole video team. There it is. All right. There's me. There's me. Okay. Cool. Cool. Hey guys, if you want to come over here, the room number Stan put in there. Hey Daniel, you gonna come over here? Hey Sigma, come over here. Come over here so I can shut this thing off. Cause that way, cause I'm using internet from. Is that how the internet works, Stan? Do you think? I mean, I don't know. I'm not like an internet guy. Like, so if I'm using a phone and this, I'm like there's only so much. Like I couldn't have like 20 things running right now, right? It would be eating up the internet, right?
Yeah, I think it does use up bits for
Yeah, or
support.
some shit like that. Yeah, that exactly. That's what
Yeah,
I thought. That's just what it seems to be, you know.
yeah.
So So in case I get any of this on my mustache and look stupid, just let me know. I'm
Sure.
drinking grapefruit juice, but the grapefruit juice was going bad. So then I
Well,
put the
fermented.
yeah, and then I put the Everclear in here, and so there's like the foam of the grapefruit juice on top. So I keep getting it in my mustache. Uh, I'm so excited about the zombie apocalypse. I hope it happens.
Yeah, I kind of do too, but it's just, it's gonna change everything. But uh, you know, it'll change everything.
Yeah. I mean, is anybody really want like? Do you know how some people like when you there's people that are self starters, and then there are people that like if you give them a little push, they'll do anything. Like I can do either way, but like okay, so this apocalypse thing, if it's occurring, I mean, like if we took a long hard look at society, just the whole thing, we'd go, yeah, this place is pretty fucking weird, and people need to, give them a little push. And most people need me to be pushed a little bit. They don't. Nobody wants to push anybody. I'm happy to push people. I push people's buttons all the time. I think that's what the apocalypse will be. Let me get this curtain out your face. Though. How about that? Is that going to be better? Let's see. There was just a little bit of a glare there. Okay. Hey Claire, little glare in your hair. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I think the whole zombie apocalypse. Hey, what's up, Matthew? What you doing? Are you gonna come through? The number is right above you, Matthew. If you want to, we on the Zoom chat, and I don't know why Danny hasn't come through yet. Because I'm trying to get off of this stream and just do the Zoom thing. That way, this apparently this is working over here. See, like I'm pointing, like I'm talking to you, but there's also a screen over here. So I got this one and I got this one. As technologically defunct as I am as a being, I haven't have is it quadri a good word? A quadri of no, that's not the right one here. Like I have a lot of electronic instruments that I could use. But if the zombie apocalypse does happen, these electronic instruments go away, or they get super upgraded. I think it gets upgraded so your brain works better. And if you guys come over here, you can talk about it with me. What's that, Stan?
Then doesn't like your brain works better, but 5G won't that affect you?
It doesn't affect
Uh,
me. I mean, here's how it affects me. Um,
Yeah, it affects some though, right?
well, look every time. Look at
Your
we're surrounded. Look, okay. Remember, the government is so far ahead in the game. The defense, the DOT, the Department of Transportation, the defense organizations, all the shit. Do you know what network they're on right now? Could you imagine what G network they're on right now? Like G5 is like
Yeah.
nothing. We're talking like well ahead of the game. So it's already been flying through the air. I can't see it. I can't smell it. It does some weird things. There's no doubt, but it was out there before they even told you. It's been around. They've been using G fucking
Yeah.
G13. It's already affected things. Like it's how quickly information can travel, and who can use it. Like who's using G5 network? I might be on G4 or 5. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm on, but um, yes, it will affect people because it will start to. Okay, so do you know if you have cancer and then they take you to the hospital and you get radiation? We're surrounded with radiation. We're inside of a microwave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all they're doing is changing the frequency of the microwave. You got macrowaves and microwaves. They're just changing. They're changing the what we live on, like the plane. They're adjusting it ahead of time. This is. I mean, I could be wrong about the date. I could be wrong about the time, but I don't think I'm wrong about what's going on because every time something occurs in the future, they already plan for it years ahead. And if what we're seeing right now is just it's a rollout to the next. If because they're just building it up, 5G, it's 5G. Like, well, what's actually happening? Like, I'm good. Are you good? Everybody's like, yeah, we good. Like, are you using your phone? They're like, they got their phone next to their head like this. They go like this. They go, we on 5G network, and it's giving us all cancer in the brain. Well, get the fucking thing away from your head. Get the radiation device away from your face. Put it over there. So now it's radiating around here, and now it's it's not isolated against your skull. If you take a phone and you put it up against your skull, did you ever remember this? Did you ever have a remote control for your cars to turn off the alarm or whatever? You know, if you're walking up to your car, you can put the remote control to your chin. So if you just like beep beep beep, you're trying to unlock your car from like say 30 meters away, it wouldn't work. But if you put it to your skull, it used your skull as a radiating device. You could actually turn on or off your car alarm from a farther distance just by putting the thing right to the bottom of your chin, and it would use your whole face to radiate it. That's a fact.
Okay. I'll try that, but with a friend's button.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, I don't know. I mean, everybody's all freaked. Like, there's always something new for people to be freaked out about. There's always something new. Like for me, the zombie thing is not something new. It's something that's been pre-programmed into this fucking reality. Like there's nothing there. Like I don't know that the cycle is from 1813 till 2020. I don't know if it's a 208-year cycle. I don't know how long it takes. But there was definitely restarts to whatever's going on here. And here. Let me give you an idea. Do you know the statues that you see of people that they look so finely carved? What if those are actually people that got fried from the plasma apocalypse, and that's how their body was when they were getting toasted by the entire. It was just immediate. They didn't feel shit. That's them. What if that's them? Could it be? Because would we have just been sitting around back in well in 1700, 1800, 1600, whatever the fuck these things, and we're just sitting around there chiseling statues out of granite. That's what we were doing.
Hmm.
Maybe that's all people that got turned into stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a question I have. I mean, I don't I don't know, but wouldn't it seem a little more reasonable that if society, um, let's see who's over here. Hold on a second. Matthew, you coming through? You coming through? No, you got to come over here. Just come over to this thing. The number's right there. 881-234-35339. It's right above you. Come join, cause I'd rather just do it over here. I don't want this one's probably screwing up my uh. And you guys can talk to me. You don't even need to put your face on camera. Stan's sitting there. I just got a picture of him. I know what he looks like. He looks like me if I ever were to get old, but I don't get old.
Thanks, Ed.
If I ever were to allow myself to age, I would age gracefully like you.
Minus the weight.
Minus the weight? Nah, 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 nah. What do you like? What do you like? 205? You like 6'1", 205?
No, 200.
Yeah.
I'm just 5'8".
Oh, okay, okay. Then you got a couple extra on you. That's okay though. That means you eating good, man. That means you eating good. I told you. A lot of people are underweight. Underweight people. I, I'm
I'm
probably
better.
I'm probably underweight. The funny thing is, at my size, I could train for 1 month. Like if I had to go, yeah, boxing ring, I could train for 1 month just to get my skills on par, and then get my weight to a place that nobody's there. I'm gonna outsize them by. I'm gonna be a head taller than them. I could get down to like 138 if I need to. And if I do all the things they do just to like lose the water weight, I could probably get to 135. 5'11", 135. And then when I put the water back in me, like at 145 pounds, that's not a good bet right there. I would never bet against me. But that's the thing is but because I walk around, I don't know. I don't like eating. It's just not my thing anymore. It's not my bag, baby. It's not my bag.
Yeah, I'm starting not to like eating that much too.
I don't know. Eating makes me vomit. Like it doesn't work well. Oh look, Gary Baxter's here. What up, Gary?
Hey, Gary.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, it's your brother from I don't know how
No,
long.
no, not the mother.
I don't have a mother either. I don't know. I never met her. I don't know that she exists. I came from a laboratory.
Haha, you hatched.
I hatched. I probably did. Hold on. I think I have a belly button. I have a belly button right there. Okay.
All
Cool.
right.
All right. That doesn't prove anything because I've proven in laboratory settings that you can staple a belly button into someone. It just looks like that might have been where.
Dude, I went out hiking. I found about a 14-pound hen of the woods, fresh, no bugs, just beautiful. About as big as a basketball. And I've ate one plate of hen of the woods every day for the last 4 days, and that's all I've eaten, man. It's just filled me up, and it's so good. My favorite F word,
Your favorite F word?
free.
Free. Yeah. No, mine is free 99. That's what they call it in the hood. Free 99. That means if you're gonna steal something from a store, how much it cost you? Free 99. It means if you got like sticky fingers, you could just. I never was into stealing shit. How about you? Do you ever steal from a store just for the joke? The oh ah
Yeah.
yeah.
A popsicle put it in my bathing suit. Walked out. I was really young then, and got caught. But
You did.
Only because a friend told the store owner.
No, you got snitched on.
And then here's the wild story, Jen. Here's really cool. I got to tell you this one because the guy who was really small. I was maybe 10 years old, and this 7-year-old boy told the shop owner, and he told one of his friends who was my age, who was 10 years old, and this 10-year-old guy confronted me, and we had a little fight. I couldn't believe it. It was one of my first fights that I started ever, right? And I beat him up. It was too bad. I can't recall. I wasn't going to hit the young kid. I never did that. But
Yeah.
I just had a fight with him, right?
Fucking amazing.
I was mad that he actually told the store owner. But
You know what's way worse than that? You know what's way worse than that?
Wait, there's more to it.
There's yeah. Keep going.
Okay, so anyways, we have this fight, and I knee into his stomach, and he goes right on the ground, and we have a little bit of fight. I can't even recall what we were punching or hitting our bodies with our fists and like that. And then I kneed him on the stomach, and bang, he fell on the ground. I kind of felt good that I won. But then, anyways, here's the thing: is somehow they get in contact with my parents, and so my parents told me to go over and apologize.
Oh, isn't that the worst?
To this kid, yeah, but here's
he was in the
thing.
wrong, and you had to apologize to him.
Yeah, I know exactly, but here's the wild thing is that so I go over to his house, and he's taking a bath, right? And so his parents let me into the bathroom, and he's behind the shower nude.
This is the most Canadian story I've ever heard in my life.
I know. It was like, holy shit, I knew I was wrong, but we didn't. Kids don't explain themselves. They don't talk much, Just
at that age, there's not. You can't.
So nervous. I was so funny. I was so nervous. He's nude completely. You don't have any clue.
Like don't. Yeah, that's traumatic right there for both of you, honestly.
Yeah. But for me, I don't know why it came on. I came ahead of him, So that was just odd because. It's just like a court case, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go into court, and even the person who's wrong wins.
Oh yeah, I mean, court is all about that money. I mean, how many times for like a ticket did you have to go there? Like, I used to go and try to defend myself against a ticket for $75. It's like, I'll spend an hour just arguing with somebody that doesn't care what I have to say. Yeah, I wasn't there. Just pay the fine. I was like, oh fuck. There's no way to win that. You can't. Hey Parsival, were you ever? You look like you were sticky fingers. You look like you used to like steal things. Yeah, you too, Parsival? No, you never stole anything. The first time I stole something, Gary, I was about 10 years old as well. And do you know who told on me? My mother. I was with my mom. My mom walked me back in the shop and said, "Where did you get that candy bar?" And I was like, "Off the shelf." And it was a dollar, a dollar candy bar, probably 50 cents. I was like, well, I thought you'd buy it, and I had put it in my pocket or whatever. And then she walks me back in and has me hand the candy bar over and say, "I stole from you, sir." I was like, oh, that was one of the first times I realized, like, nope, these are not my people. And the same gas station is where I cracked my head open, right here. I had 8 stitches right there because I slipped on the front of the. I'm not very good with ice. Like, I'm not very good with, like, I went to an ice skating rink a couple times, and I fall over, and I cracked my chin open. I cracked my chin open right here. I had 3-4 stitches there, and I slipped on the front of this gas station because they were in the wrong. They should have paid me a lot of money because they didn't clean up their front doorstep. So I slipped on the ice, and I cracked my head on the side of the building. So I got 8 stitches right there. I was like just sitting there going, why is my head fucking split open? Like, oh, I can, like my mom said, looked at me, so like, oh my God, I can see your skull.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, funny times, man. Funny times. So what's up, Barcelona? What you doing here? Hey, Divine Hazel asked over here, how do you get out of a ticket on a court case now that they have a fake virus? That's a very good question. Well, I mean, you can't show up because they can't come within 6 feet of you. No one can touch you. Like literally right now, everyone in this building, everyone everywhere is untouchable. You can't touch me. You have to stay 6 feet away. You have to. That's the rule, right? So nobody can do shit about anything right now. Everybody's just gonna sit there and they're gonna fart in their own hand and sniff it and sit in their own squalor and just be as goofy as they want to be.
What is enforcing all of it?
Yeah, what? Thank you. The Parsival just comes in here with the fuck. He doesn't. Excuse me. I'm just gonna. What's enforcing? Is it a who? Is it a what? What are we play owl games? What do you want to play? What is? I think it's a computer system. It's a computer system. I think we live in the West world, kind of.
No, I mean specifically the whole the masquerade, the masquerade.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, okay, so Halloween happened.
Listening to authority and kowtowing to it is basically all it is. People have forgotten that they can fucking stand up and have a backbone.
It's fear
Exactly.
that is driving it all.
Let me see if is this a Tolstoy quote or is it the Da Vinci one about the authority? Anyone who conducts here you go. This is Da Vinci. Anyone who conducts an argument, anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence. He's just using his memory. Pretty good one, yeah.
Reactive, not thinking at all.
Yeah. I mean, Bruce Lee is like, be like water, be thoughtless, be formless, be shapeless, and just move through the realm. But some people, I think people get caught up in thinking too much. You should have thought about this a long time ago. Like you grow up, you learn a couple patterns, a couple rules, a couple this and this, and here's how you get through this. But then eventually you have to go, how do I process all of this information? Do you know how much information I have in my brain stored up? Like no one can kill me. You know why? Because I am a supercomputer. Just like they're like, you can't kill him. He's smarter than all of us.
Are you worked up about all this? Then I haven't been happier since this thing's gone on. I really, it's been status quo for me. But nothing's really changed much except people are freaking out around me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's that we care about everyone so much.
I want to grab them and hug everybody, but they're fucking freaked.
Yeah, they're scared. They won't even I normally I would have about a 90% score rate on if there's a dog there, I could pet the dog. And now it's about 50%. Half the people will be like, "No, you can't pet my dog." And I was like, "Can I pet you?" Like, "No, that's creepy." I was like, "That's not creepy." Like I just asked you. I didn't just walk up to you and start sniffing you like Joe Biden. Fucking stupid, dude. Oh.
I'm Canadian, and I don't want to offend anybody because sometimes.
Oh yeah, because you're Canadian. Wait, hold on. Hey, why are you being redundant? I'm Canadian. I don't want to offend anybody. That's your whole fucking goal as a Canadian.
I know.
You know what's funny is I used to live at the border, like almost at the border of Canada and the U.S. But I'm still in New York, so I still have New York attitude. I'm New York, Baltimore attitude. But I used to go over to Niagara Falls and to Toronto just to see.
Lake Placid, White Mountains.
No, above that. No. I was Buffalo, like Rochester, Buffalo, right there.
Yeah.
And so I used to just go over there just to look at boobies. Because when I was 19 in Canada, you can see naked boobies. In New York, you cannot.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had them.
But you people are so nice, except for your fucking Mounties. Your Mounties, you just go, oh fuck, that's a Mountie. Oh shit, walk the other way. Mounties are stronger than state troopers. You people got cold blood in your system. Mm. Did everybody's channel stop over there, or is that just me? Because I said something very funny. Y'all supposed to laugh at that? No, that was no.
I'm cleaning.
You're cleaning, cool. Okay. Fucking Canadians, dude. Have you been to Vancouver? Like, okay, so if you're from like Vancouver and Toronto or wherever the fuck you're from, wildly apart, right? Have you ever been to Vancouver? Because I've heard it's a really cool city.
Yeah, it is.
I never made it over there.
Stanley Park in the middle of like the city, so to say, ocean side, and very warm in the summer, but rain in the winter. You know.
Yeah, I never did the West Coast thing, man. That's everyone's like, yo, you should go West Coast. Everybody's over there just like you. It's like I'm not like the West Coast. Like no, like leave me alone with the West Coast thing. But then I was like, West Coast. They're like, okay, go to Seattle. I was like, Seattle? That seems like it's always dreary and gray clouds. And I was like, what's above Seattle? Vancouver. It's the city of lights. Can't you see the lights from Vancouver?
Um,
I mean, because
like from Seattle to Vancouver.
yeah, like I mean, no, the lights, so you have the northern lights, yes? Can't you see them from like Iceland, Vancouver, Alaska? Like it's right there, no?
Well, those northern lights, they're they come out more in the northern hemispheres, if you want to say that. But I've taken a flight from Calgary to Montreal, which is about 2,500 miles, and it was in the evening, and I seen throughout the whole trip, I seen northern lights. It was wild. It was so beautiful. On the plane?
You got high on the plane? Is what you're saying? Can you be higher than the plane? On a plane, you're on a plane, getting high on a plane.
Yeah. I've seen those lights.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I didn't think they extended that far, but it was about 2,000 miles of, clear skies and just aurora borealis.
Yeah. What's the Hey, do you know the other one? Because you have the northern ones and you have the southern ones. The southern ones. We were talking about this the other day. I don't know who was here for it.
Australis borealis.
Yeah.
Right? I think.
Are they different colors? The ones in the north are normally green, right? It's green in the north, and then the south.
That's what I said. But all colors, but normally, right? Majority of green, and I don't know. I think maybe I've seen a photograph of them in Australia. I think a lot of red was in there, which is interesting.
What? Who is coughing right there? Is that Gary or Parcival?
Gary.
Is that Gary? What do you
That's me,
hey,
sorry,
Gary?
Gary.
Gary's smoking on them northern lights right now.
Damn right.
If you can't laugh at everything, what is your life worth? I don't know. I think everybody's life is worth something. I just don't know how to laugh most times. It just seems better,
Oh, much better. Sorry about that, guys.
What for what? Don't
Yeah,
I
oh, man.
never apologize to anyone for anything you do ever. Never apologize.
You're right. You're right. I tell my oldest daughter that too, and I get after her for it too because she's very timid, but she's so sweet. I said, don't be so everything and do it.
Yeah, because the timid ones, they will eat your soul.
Apologizing is such a even like Canadian thing, right? It's terrible.
Yeah, Stan, watch. Before you even start talking, you want to apologize. And you shouldn't apologize for shit because I've actually never heard you say anything that offended me. I mean, I'm unoffensible because where I'm from, like you can't offend me. Like it'd be you'd have to try really, really hard. I'd be like, I don't have a stopwatch, but like here, let's see how long it takes you to offend me. Use all your jokes, use everything you got. And as a Canadian, do you know the best thing about Canada? Is Niagara Falls. You know why?
The water. That's the falls.
Yeah, but who owns most of it? We do. That's my land. That's not your land.
Well,
Keep your horseshoe. Wait. Which side is the horseshoe falls on?
Canada's like the big businesses are mostly owned by the Americans.
You know what I would love to do, Stan? I'd love to play horseshoes with you from New York to Canada, and we throw horseshoes across the horseshoe falls to see who can actually hit the fucking stake. That's like quadruple entendre right there.
falls.
Yeah. Do you know what? You know what's happening there with the fault when the water comes off of there and then hits the rocks? It's creating an electrical charge. The discharge is actually a negative ion. So you could smell the negative ions coming off of the water. So people, when they go there, they're happy, not because like okay, it's beautiful. Like don't get me wrong, like Canada, New York, all that shit. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful place. I mean, except for have you ever been to Niagara Falls on the American side? Oh, it's shitty. But if you just sit around where falls are, you just go, and you could breathe in a different kind of oxygen. It's been cleansed in a way. So water is oh, how does the water up here, but then drops down here and then hits this, and then it's an electrical discharge from water to granite or whatever's behind. I think it's granite, but yeah.
That's power.
Yeah.
Electrical power and power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really clean.
It's so clean.
And around them, you just smell and feel better. Cleaning. Yeah.
Yeah, the cleanest things I ever smelled in Canada was pussy. Yeah, it smells good up there. Dude, yeah, do you want a story? Here's a story. Do you want a story? If you don't want a story, I won't tell it.
We're all ears.
Okay, so I was like 18 or 9. No, I was 19 at the time. And so I go up to Canada with a bunch of my friends, and we get over to the club. And oh, you know what the club was? It was right across from. Do you know where? You don't. Why would you know this? You're like just like hey, you're from Canada, so you must know all of Canada. So we go up there and we go to this nightclub, and we're getting fucking juiced up on what Molson is it Molson Triple X, the black one? It's like 6.5%, 7% alcohol. You shouldn't drink this. It's a bad idea. So we're just drinking that because it's the cheapest thing for $50 you can get trashed. And so we go to this place. I forget the name of it. I could probably find it. And for whatever reason, some girl wants to go home with me. So I was like, well, we got a room across the street. So like me and my friends, we got one or two beds, and we just like let's go have a party at our house. Like that's this is our house right now, and we go in there. It's like 2 a.m, and I'm naked in the bathtub making love to this chick, like it's just wet and messy. And all of a sudden, there's a knock on the door, and I'm not really paying attention to what's happening, but all of a sudden these cops like walk in the room and we're like, hey, y'all gotta go. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking naked here having sex with a woman. I'm not doing anything, and they're like, y'all gotta leave. I was like, so can we get our fucking deposit back? Can we get the money back that we just spent on this place? So yeah, that was fucking wow. They kicked us out in the middle of the night. Like we're already drunk as fuck. So like, what are we gonna do? Drive around the city? Like that was the worst thing they could have done is kicked us out because we weren't being that loud. I mean, I don't know what they were doing. I know what we were doing. It just sounded like feet and naked bodies slamming against ceramic walls of a bathtub. Yeah, fun times I had, huh? I think maybe one of my friends called the cops because they were jealous that I got laid and they didn't. Could have been the problem. Well, there's one story I have. That wasn't a good one. I got better ones.
Zen, who's going to win tomorrow? The election.
Here's my expectations. Here's my
Which general with
expectations.
the most votes?
No, that doesn't work that way.
Most electoral votes.
No, it doesn't work that way. It's all for the fucking comedy, dude. Like everyone here does not like. We're not political systems. We're outside the political systems in the spectrum of what's going on with like who drew out the script and did all this shit. Okay. if Joe Biden wins, do you understand the calamity that will occur? No, because literally, when he does a TV show, he looks like an old, fucking stupid asshole. He looks like a fucking, I feel
Stop
sorry.
it.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that dude that he still has to exist. I think that like maybe because his wife is a witch. You've seen that, right? His wife is a witch. It's controlling his mind. So she's saying, "Hey, Joe, go fucking run for the presidency." Joe Biden? Who the fuck is that dude? Okay, Donald Trump. It's an 80-20, but they're not gonna let you see that. They're not gonna let you see every election, every 4 years. Go study the history of it. It's never gonna be 60-40. You're gonna have to stay in the 50s to 40, 55 to 45. You know, like somewhere in there. They can't get too far out of bounds. But right now, this shit is out of bounds. Like referees took over. Like they're like, hey, this is a no, cancel everything. Donald Trump, there is no way in a million years that he loses. But if the news and the media and everyone wants to play this game, Joe Biden wins and people are about to go insane in this country. And I'm going to sit up here. I'm going to be like, I'm just going to lock my door. I'm going to lock my door. And I'm going to sit here and just smell my fucking, I'm going to smell my dirty armpits. And I'm like, whatever. I'll take a cold shower. Fuck it. Turn electricity off. I don't give a fuck. Like I tried this out for 5 days. It was fine. I'm even going to walk across the street. Like, fuck this. If Joe Biden wins, I will literally, I don't know. I'm shitting my pants and throw out the windows. I don't fucking know. Like that dude has no business. Even like everyone. Look at Gary, Stan, Parsival. Parsival, you ain't even from this country, and neither are you, Stan. I don't even know if Gary's from here. Gary's from North Carolina. But mount up, motherfuckers. Mount up, Mounties. Mounties. Look at Stan is a Mountie. Gary's a Mountie. Mount up, motherfucker. There's no way that in like if someone's mind functions, they go, who wins here? For me, it's Kanye West. I ain't voting for nobody but Kanye. Yeezy, let's go, Yeezy, let's go, Yeezy. Yeezy, take it easy, let's go.
It's completely WWE, but yeah.
I mean, okay. So Parsival, help me from an outside source. I'm still in the, like I'm outside of the fishbowl, but I'm not inside of the fishbowl. You know, like there's the. Look, I have to, like, I'm a bridge worker, you know? My favorite book is, right? Herman Hesse.
If people think they count votes, you got serious problems.
No, yes, no, thank you.
You've got serious problems if you think people count votes. It's all work. It's like WWE. Who's your favorite fucking wrestler?
Okay, so
it's simple for people because Trump was in fucking WWE.
He was. Thank you for telling people this. Trump was in Keep explaining this shit.
Yes, he was. He fought that head guy and slammed him. What was the guy's name?
Vince
Do you understand how big Donald Trump is? Somebody called Donald Trump a chick. He's 6'4".
So when's the last time politics has not been a work for the public?
Theater.
I can't say.
I mean, okay. I mean, okay, but okay. So we can't say, but. If you were gonna gamble on an already projected prick that's already there, like, okay, they're gonna show you. They're gonna show the projection is this.
The script has been really bad this year, so they may make the horrible choice of Biden. They may do it. They're like,
dude, you realize if they make a choice on Biden, you know what happens in the States. Like I'm gonna hey, hold on, oh look who's here. Hey, get yourselves in order. There's a woman here.
Manners, everybody.
Manners. Yes. She, manhand her. Yes. She made me. This is what she does to me. She makes me lose my fucking mind once in a while. Hi, Danny. What are you doing?
Hi.
Welcome to Parsival, Gary, and your favorite of all time.
Oh, hi, Gary.
Hey, Danny.
How are you guys?
And Mr. Stan Winfield.
Hey, Donnie.
Hi. Hi, first of all.
Hold on, can I ask everybody this again? I have to ask everyone every time. Do me and her not look alike? Like, we might be related. We kind of do, don't we? I know my light is a little off here, but are you doing it from a bathtub right now?
Yeah. I had to get in on the summer thing. I'm just, don't mind me, I'm just listening in.
Yo, the only reason I make people laugh is because it makes their cheeks stronger.
I know I gotta work on those crow lines.
Yeah, no, you know who I am? I'm the crow god.
Oh, you like my crow lines, huh?
Are you serious? No, I don't. No, not those ones. But I mean, whatever. Like, I'm the crow god. You know, crows come talk to me every day.
I know. They do actually.
They actually do, which is really weird. I said that to begin with, to be joking, and then it actually happened. I was like, damn it, my humor comes to fucking fact. What
I'm gonna turn this way.
Okay, well, I mean, like, you're allowed to. Hey, look, you're allowed to do anything you want here. Just, I mean, if you want to show a titty, you can. But oh, dude, is this shit over here? Should I turn this off over here? No, the other one. I was looking over here. Okay, so I'm gonna shut you guys off. Or do you guys want to watch me do this? I'm not doing anything. They're doing it. It's 5 of them on me. Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Tell them who you don't want to fight.
Who? What? Huh?
Like, it takes 5 on 1. It takes 5 on 1 right now. Oh, he just picked his nose. I'll watch Parsival pick his nose. You nose picker. Yo, no, I'm not picking my nose. I'm just pointing to my brain.
Brain itches.
So, hey, Danny, what you said you're not Mexican, right? What are you? What's your, like, the who? Even though your mother still hates me, like, remember she told you the first thing that she told you is like, I'm a relative of yours. What are we?
Filipino, French, Indian, Choctaw, Black German, Irish, and Filipino, and French Indian. Louisiana and Texas.
Pinch of this and a touch of that.
Yo, Parsival. Hey, look at Indians, and hey, Danny. Indians and dots get down.
I'm basically culture fucked and shocked already.
Heights 57.
Right? Huh? I take it as a compliment when somebody says, you're a fucking bitch. I'm like, damn fucking Skippy.
They tell me stuff I don't know, motherfucker.
Right? Well, don't talk to me about racism.
Pure race. I'm pure blood.
Hold on. What did you say? Say it again, Parsival.
I'm a pure blood, you know.
Oh, you're pure.
You're
From
pure
royalty.
Yeah, he is. He actually is. I knew this a long time ago. You see the light? That's him right there. He's the light shining on my shoulder.
Even the dogs, even the little dogs would eat at the king's table, right?
You can eat anywhere you want in my house. I don't care. Like okay. So if you're big, go walk over there and sit with the little kids and let them know what's going on. Let the little one sit over the big table. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Sven, you're how old now?
41. Hey, Danny, how old are you?
42.
How the fuck did you get so old?
I don't know. Life happens.
Parsival is a weird one to me because look at the people in the building right now. Hold on. Like, look, there's 4 of us plus. Hold on, I gotta go this. Hold on. Hey, Stan is Canadian, right? Okay. How do we do this?
My Spanish.
Yeah, but no, but it's not. Hold on a second. How do we do this? It's not. My computer is fucking up on me right now. Can you see me when I'm doing what I'm doing? Okay, so I just gotta stare at Stan's face. Stan, what's your heritage? Do you know your heritage? Do you know where you're from? Do you know where you're from?
Do you have to restart your Zoom?
Am I good now? You can hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Stan is from where? Like your heritage, your historicity, your historicity.
British
British and
and
Irish
French.
and French.
And French. No, British and French. Yeah.
Okay, and French. Okay.
And Welsh.
And what? Oh, you Welch. Don't Welch on a bet.
Yeah.
Don't Welch on a
The
bet.
singers.
My baby's dad is Welsh.
Yeah, that's why he hedged on a bet. You don't hedge on a bet. You either win or you lose. This is where I'm from. You win or you lose. I'm not gonna bet on myself, but I would bet that everyone would bet on myself. So I would put all my wealth on everything.
There you go.
Zen, what color are your veins?
It's different.
Blue blood, green
No.
blood,
Look. Hold on. Hey, Gary. This is Gary asking me. I actually got to meet someone that was actually green-blooded. They were of dark skin. And they had green blood and looked at me and I was like, "Is your blood really green?" And he looked at me. He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're not from here." He's like, "Nope." And he had green fucking blood running through his veins.
I seen that on my girlfriend. That was wild. She was British and
I know. Breathe a little bit. Breathe a little bit. Breathe out first.
So Zen, what color are your veins?
I mean, in or out. Like it looks purple. I'm purple. I'm a purple people eater. I'm not blue blooded. I'm purple blooded. Yeah, it's well beyond that shit. Like I mean, I might wear this little red bandana and like it might look blue to you, but like you don't know what purple looks like. Purple looks like this. Why do you think this right here? Look at me. Do you see this chair I'm sitting in? This is purple. Do you want to see this whole thing over here? It's all fucking purple. Everything I do is purple. Watch. I'll turn the whole fucking thing off just so we can talk. Let's do this.
Purple's top chakra.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't like to be that. That's not what I. Hey, Parsival, can you play a song? I'm gonna turn this other thing off over here. Bye, guys.
Hey, I gotta take my